Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-July 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the remainder of July. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, let's get into it here, Cancer. Column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. You have a summary affirmation card of I feel balanced. I love this card. You've probably heard me on my soapbox before about balance and harmony. I feel like you've had a nice, well-rounded, even, balanced last few weeks and months. So I love that for you, Cancer. I wish everybody could have that kind of balance. But let's see what other cards we've got going on here. Let's see what messages we have for you. First up, we have the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. The Ace of Wands is typically a new project, new inspiration, new urge to create. You're definitely taking on something new here, Cancer. The next card that we have is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of withdrawing, retreating, moving forward. So it's almost like we're done with something and we're taking on something new. I like this though. The grass is greener on the other side. We consider this progress, taking steps forward. So again, we're moving away from these Eight of Cups, which was good, but we're looking for something better. So really promising new opportunity. That in itself is saying what's to come with this new opportunity is better. And at the bottom here, we have the Empress. The Empress is a card of creation, a card of abundance. Again, there's just a lot of opportunity in whatever this new beginning is for you. So I love to see that. The Empress can also be a card of pregnancy or fertility. So some of you could have a growing family. But let's see what other messages we've got here for you. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of receiving. Again, this opportunity has so much to give, which means you have so much to benefit and receive from it, Cancer, which is so cool to see. The next card that we have is the Six of Cups. This is again a receiving card. So you see this person handing something over to the other one. Receive, receive, receive. This opportunity has so much to give, and it's giving you the opportunity to receive. There's a lot of receiving. There's a lot of gifts in this new opportunity. And then at the bottom here, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of keeping and maintaining boundaries. So as you go into this new opportunity, this is also a good time to reset boundaries. I wish I knew what this was for all of you, Cancer. It seems really exciting. Let's go ahead and take a look though at our next column, which is just general, what's coming for the remainder of July. So any items to highlight. We have the card, I Am Worthy. I might love this just as much as I love the Balance card. Apparently, I just really like this deck. But you've got some good ones coming out between Balance and then Worthiness. I think we all need a reminder of how worthy we are. Sometimes it's easy to doubt ourselves or forget, again, that kind of our value and our worth. So, great affirmation for you. The I Am Worthy card. You are worthy of all things you want, all things you deserve. You deserve to be valued, cherished, appreciated, loved. But let's see what we're working with here going into the end of the month. First up, we have the Knight of Swords, Cancer. If you look at this, both the horse and rider are moving very quickly on this card, which means you're probably going to have a busy rest of the month. Things are going to be moving fast. This also indicates a change, so there's some sort of lifestyle change coming here. You're making some sort of personal change, I'm feeling. The next card that we have is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a card of having a choice. So again, we have this choice. We're making the change based on this choice. The Two of Pentacles is also like a juggling card. multitasking, weighing options, having to prioritize. So definitely buckle up for a busy next few weeks. But again, we're making the choice to make this change. This is something personal, like this is like a gym routine or a hygiene routine, or it feels very personal. Again, I don't know quite how to put it, but it's a very personal change being made. And at the bottom here, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card of needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. Just keep that top of mind. Again, you're kind of running full speed. Things are going to be happening really fast this month, Cancer. So make sure you take a breather. Make sure you have some breaks in there. Make sure you have that time carved out for rest and recovery. Otherwise, you're going to get burnt out and you're going to get tired here. Okay, looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the Queen of Cups. You've probably heard me say this before, so the cup on the Queen of Cups isn't really a cup, it's more of a trophy. And you are this trophy, Cancer. And this is about taking care of you, polishing the trophy, which is polishing yourself. Again, you're making some sort of personal change for your health, for your mental health, for your happiness. It feels very personal. I like the lifestyle change that's coming though. It's supported by polishing that trophy. You're making yourself an even better trophy. At the our next clarifier here, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is a card that's always favorable for you, which is good to see. So this decision is definitely going to be favorable for you. This is also like winning, so definitely a winning outcome here. So I like the way that this shapes up for you. This is going to be a good decision. Again, you come out kind of winning in this case. And at the bottom here, we have the Fool card. The Fool card is fresh hope, taking chances, new paths, adventures, beginnings. Again, we're making this lifestyle change for ourselves. We're taking this new adventure. We're going down this new path, which is great to see. Okay. Now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. So we're going to start out with a quick money card. In this case, it's an affirmation. It says, I attract luxury into my life. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. First up here, Cancer, we have the King of Wands. I like this. You're in a position of power. Your voice is really heard this month, which is great to see. I also see you taking the lead on some things. You could be taking on a new project that you're taking the lead on, but very much so a leader, very much so a power position. This is kind of an encouragement card too, a card of courage. So bravely take on this new task, this new challenge. Put your power and your voice to work here. The next card we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is also a leader card. There's no doubt you're taking a lead on something here, coming forward. This is about providing support to, again, a very typical leadership type function. But it's like people come to you. They really value your opinion. Again, you're in a really strong position of power here. People are going to look up to you, so you're going to have to be able to provide some support in addition to this leadership action here. And at the bottom here, we have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety, a card of worry. There's something that you're stressed about. I'm going to see if I can give more clarity to this. Maybe you're anxious about taking the lead on this, but again, I feel like you really know what you're doing here, Cancer. People hear you and want to hear you. They come to you for support because you're the expert, because you're knowledgeable. But let's see what other insights I can give you here. The first card that we have is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is kind of feeling like we're in a low spot. So you have the dark sky, the person laying down flat, all the swords stuck in them. This is very much so your comeback. This is maybe coming from a place where you had very little say, very little power, and now it's like a complete 180 where again you're really in a position of power. Your voice is really being heard, which I love because I feel like the previous, it kind of had you feeling down. You just weren't really connected to it, Cancer. Now, our next card here is the Knight of Pentacles. Love that for our money column. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of patience, so do keep that in mind as we start to lead forward, as we start to support people, as we take on this new role, as we push forward on this new project. Be patient as we push forward, but also this is a card of reaping the benefits of the hard work. So yes, this will be work, but yes, it's going to have a favorable outcome for you. More specifically, it's going to have financial benefit to you here. And at the bottom here, we have the Three of Pentacles. You have some serious work and money cards this month in our money column, which I love. The Three of Pentacles, this is teamwork, collaboration. Again, people will be coming to you for support. This is also about skill, quality, craftsmanship. I think you're maybe worried that you won't be able to get done what you can, but again, you're more than capable here, Cancer. You have the knowledge, the skills, the expertise. So put your best work out there and you won't be let down. But again, there's some kind of stress, some worry given this new situation. But you will overcome. It looks really good for you, especially with those 2 king cards in there too. Moving on to our next column, this is anything related to love. So quick love message to start us off. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love here. First up, we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card of desire for long-term security. You want something that we don't have right now, Cancer. So we're going to look into that a little bit more. But there is something your heart wishes you had that maybe you don't have in this exact moment. The next card that we have is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is kind of those heartbreak feelings, that achy heart, which makes sense. Again, there's something your heart desires. There's something you're longing for that you don't have in this moment. So we need to see what we can do about this. Moving on down to the bottom though, here we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a card of fertility. So if you're hoping to grow your family, perhaps that's the thing that you're longing for that you don't have in the moment. But the Queen of Pentacles would be a great card for that. The Queen of Pentacles is also very domestic, so just a good relationship card in general. Maybe there's a friendship you'd like to repair. Maybe you would like to enter into a relationship. Maybe you would like to get married. But it's almost like this is your wishes being answered here at the bottom with the Queen of Pentacles, which is great to see. Again, there's something that we really want, and it's hurting the heart that we don't have it. Let's go ahead and clarify, though. See what other messages we have. First up, we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a card of trusting your intuition, trusting your gut. Also, this is like a card of like secrets and mysteries, and the world works in weird ways. So I think things are working behind the curtain in your favor, Cancer. So just kind of hang on and let things shape up. Again, it's like the thing that you want is happening, you just can't see it yet. The next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, anytime we have an ace card, is a card of newness. The Ace of Swords is new idea, new mental clarity. Again, I think there's something happening that you want, but you can't see it yet. But I think this isn't coming to reality. This is you being able to see, to know it's there. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, we need to be confident. We need to be self-sufficient here. I think you'll have to take some additional action to get what you want. That's kind of that piece of self-sufficiency. But again, I do see you getting whatever it is that we're hoping for with the Queen of Pentacles here, which I'm glad. So it's already happening, even though it may not feel like it is, Cancer. Now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I am treasured. You are valued, you are loved, you are worthy, you are treasured. What a nice spread of cards. But I feel like you're treasured in a lot of different situations here in terms of love. You're definitely valued in terms of work. You're valuing yourself and taking really good care of yourself, Cancer. So I'm not surprised that you're treasured, but let's see what we're working with. What final messages I can provide you here. First, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a great card. This is luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, pleasures, enjoyments. So all around really good. Living that life of luxury, being self-sufficient, again, taking good care of yourself, treasuring yourself, and gaining those finances, and really finding enjoyment in the things we're doing. So love that. The next card that we have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is intentional, it's strategic, it's long-term. How do we keep these gains up? All these things that we want that are coming. This is saying it's here to stay, but be thinking about how to maintain it. And at the bottom here, we have the Devil card. The Devil card is a card of overdoing something. So again, the message here is now that we have them, how do we keep them? The Devil card is a card of overdoing, so that is not how you maintain it. This could be overthinking, overspending, greed, materialism, envy. Again, you have it, so be thinking about how to maintain now here, Cancer. Let's take a look at our clarifiers, though, and see what other messages I can give you. First up, we have the King of Pentacles. This is solid, practical-wise. This is things like good investments, too. So like following a budget, following a spending plan, saving money. In terms of the financial gain, that's a great way to maintain. So be very clear thinking, be very solid, practical-wise on how, again, we maintain these things that we're getting that we want. The next card that we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is like gossip, drama, rumors. Steer clear, Cancer. I wouldn't even like tell people the big things you're working on, honestly. Steer clear of really any information sharing. It kind of doesn't feel the best. Like I said, it's gossipy, it's drama-y. We want to avoid where we can. And at the bottom here, we have the Hermit. The Hermit is a card of going within for clarity. This is about being on your life's path, on your life's purpose. Regularly check in with yourself. Does this feel good? Is this what we want? Am I making the decisions I should be making? And have those kind of frequent check-ins. But again, it's about maintaining these wonderful things that you have coming in, Cancer. Okay, now let's take a look at our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. If you don't have them in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1 is the King of Clubs. This is number 50 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the King of Hearts. This is number 24 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the 5 of Clubs. This is number 33 card. That's also a yes. So yeses across the board there for you, Cancer. Taking a look at our Healing Stones deck, we pulled a crystal for you earlier this month. For July, you have rock crystal or clear quartz, which is good for clarity, purity, energy. Helps you have aim in life and do things your own way. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, at the end of the day, all you need is hope and strength. Hope it'll get better and strength to hold on until it does. Thank you so much, Cancer, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your July.